G'day folks, well it's time to dismantle the Daewoo. It ain't going anywhere, so might as well do something with it. I just started removing screws and things, and yeah, I guess I should drain fluids and other stuff first, remove battery of course, drain fuel tank of all things, make sure that there's no fuel left in the system, drain engine oil if necessary. I'm going to try and drop the whole power pack and everything as one unit, but in most cases you generally drain the engine oil as well. Drain the brake fluid, disconnect that, drain the coolant and everything, drain the radiator. I've already recovered the refrigerant to my other little car. Little Festiva over there has the refrigerant that was out of this. There wasn't much left, but there's a bit. It's enough to get the Festiva's air conditioning working again. But yeah, there's various bits and pieces. Oops. The headlights are yellowing, but they're not extremely bad. Like, they'd fail roadworthy here, but they could probably be restored. I did talk to the local wrecker and he just said he doesn't need any bits from them because they're all is overstocked. So yeah, most of the time these cars aren't even worth $100 as a whole running unit, much less anymore unless they're roadworthy and registered. So it's a matter of removing bits and having some fun. Already had a bit of fun with some compressed air and screws and things, so that panel's no good, and I accidentally broke that. Sorry, Daewoo parts, I know you wanted these, but I accidentally shot it to pieces. Same with that TV panel. There's even fired one at the tyre and it just sort of bounced back and went straight through the back of the workshop. The old fridge compressors and a air duster pack a bit of punch. You just cut little strips of lead off, swage them into the barrel of a air blowgun, an air duster, and connect it up to a fridge compressor, and away you go. You can punch holes in most things, but it didn't break the window. I think that was where I hit it, and it didn't break the tyre. That was kind of disappointing, but I'm only running about 300 psi, about 300 something feet per second, 380 feet per second. Not quite enough for a chunky piece of scrap metal essentially. But anyway, we'll continue dismantling the Daewoo. As you can see, there's a Dyson vacuum cleaner, other junk in here that has to come out, various things. I've still got the pre-tensioners, there's loads of scrap hard drives and things, a couple of Xboxes. All of it's got to come out, all the dash and everything like that, and start cutting the floor pan into pieces after I've removed all the fuel and any major combustible issues. And get rid of the TV and the old tyres and things, and the power supply in there. Yeah. Not hard to do. Most of it's in good nick though, as far as parts are concerned. Okay, well that's how you do that. Not cosmetically useful anymore, but I did manage to get it out of there. Angle grinder comes in handy, cut the rusted screws off and pop the bumper off. There was 4 M8 nuts, 8mm nuts, 2 on this side, 2 on that side. And yeah. As you can see, 2 8mm threads and a locating pin, and that was about it. And then there were a few clips. I think you just had to push the bumper forward, but I got the tyre lever in there and just pried the damn thing out until the clip broke off. Doesn't matter. As long as the license plate's intact, that's all I care about. I'll keep my New York one. But yeah, little Daewoo's getting a little dismantled. Doesn't look like the bumper or the radiator support actually unbolts. It's spot welded all the way through here, so I'm going to remove a lot of the ancillary stuff and then take the 9-inch grinder and just go cut all the way down and separate the struts and everything after getting underneath and disconnecting anything else, because it looks like there's a torque arm or something going down there for a centre mount. I'll just unbolt all of the mounts underneath and then look at the top stuff and just drop the whole lot on the ground. Just raise the body up and push it back. Just drag all this out the front of it. Easy. It's really easy to strip these things down. There's a map sensor. Ignition coils. Got the GM stamp on them. Lots of stuff to disconnect. Got to drain the coolant, got to drain the power steering. Get the power steering rack out. There's one of the engine mounts. There's another one, probably under the battery mount. There. Yeah, there's another one. Goes to the gearbox, manual transmission, hydraulic, clutch slave. Oil's still somewhat fresh. I did throw some fresh oil in this when I got it. Didn't do much good. Yeah, what you can see where the bumper attaches to are the crumple zone rails. They've got a S shape in them, and they're designed to actually crush when you hit something. The car absorbs a lot of the kinetic energy when you impact something in a modern vehicle, compared with the old ones with straight rails. That's where your body takes most of the kinetic energy. It's sort of the same gauge as a decent computer case. That's about it. And that all unbolts through the bottom, down there. What is that? That's I think it's an air intake baffle. Yeah, the air inlet box, or air box is sit up here and then feed through there. So that's an air intake, moisture or water trap. And on this side is a washer fluid, that's all. Windscreen washer bottle and pump in there. 2 pumps. There's the engine mount on that side, the gearbox transmission mount. The transmission. Pretty straightforward. I mean, not everyone gets to play with cars like I do, so I'm going to try and turn this into a fairly detailed video. But yeah, messing around with old cars is fun, especially when you get to take them apart and you don't have to worry about fixing anything or selling anything. Yeah, not sure how that's held in. I think it's adhesive. I'm going to get the windscreen out. Well, since it's not going anywhere, kind of makes sense to gut the fuse box just for the hell of it. There were some little bridges through here, 3 of them. The rest of it's all fuses. That one's hardwired. That's the main battery fuse for the chassis, and there's also one going off to the starter. But yeah, that's the main fuse box. Pretty easy to dismantle. The rest of it's just plastic and looming. Again, lots of relays. Ones with the centre pin, you can actually make a oscillating relay coil driver, make a little high voltage taser. They're kind of fun. But yeah, definitely worth scrapping. 30 amp fuses, little ones, 20 amp, mini blade fuses. They just go in something like that. I mean, if you can keep the whole block or split it apart and just work out what wires go where, you can use it as a common fuse block for a project. Wiper motors are handy. Not sure about the map sensor. Lots of cool stuff. Be interesting to make a water-cooled computer system that uses a reservoir like that and a big water pump. That'd be kind of cool. It's a regular pressurized system reservoir. Doesn't look too nasty in there. It's even got a copper reinforcing ring in the top. Well, Daewoo is looking a little jacked up, but it's for a good reason. I figure instead of trying to siphon the fuel tank out, I might as well undo the plates and drop the whole damn thing. I've got to remove it anyway before I start cutting the body up, so yeah. Get the jack stands out, get the jack under the tank, release the straps and drop it. That's about all there is to it. Yeah. Detonator and other stuff in the wheel arches. Either that or it's dirt. I think that's just, yeah, that's just mud. It's all sprayed off in a specific pattern. Almost bottomed out on my plastic tub. I was going to drain the coolant, but I figured I might as well drain the fuel first. But yeah, it doesn't want to go anywhere. It can't really. I mean, the other side's flat, the tyre on that side's flat, so it's not going to go very far. Poor little car. It's had a hard life. I didn't make it any easier. Oh, there's a catalytic converter in there to scrap. Good old cat converters are worth about 80 bucks each. Okay, well that's one major thing done. The fuel tank's out. There's just 4 bolts. 2 on the back, 2 on the front, and a couple of other clips and things holding the handbrake cable and other stuff to the side of it. And you either disconnect it properly or do what I did and just cut the hoses. This big one's a filler, the other one's a breather, and the one on top seems to be another, I think it's a vapor. I think there's a carbon canister up in there. So there's hoses that say fuel going to it. So I'd say that's a carbon canister. I can't see one in the engine bay, so that's where it is. Either way, that's ready to come out. I can just drag that back. And hopefully not spill it. Yeah. Oh, there's a cable still attached to it. Oh, it's the main loom. It's just attached with some clips. That's alright, as long as it doesn't come sloshing out of the openings, it's fine. But yeah, that still has about 10 litres of premium fuel in there. Oh, sorry, not premium, whatever it is, I think it's 91, it's crap fuel. But either way, it's still dangerous. Wheel bearings are good though, they don't make any noises. I'll give it that much.